Starters orders. All right, tapes fly. Oh, gee, a pretty good start there from Tyler. I think he's leapt out into the number one spot. Robb tucks in behind him. Gee, this would be an absolutely perfect start for these two as they scorch into corner number one. Tucked in behind them. We can see the other boys pushing hard. I think Angus up ahead of Aiden at the moment. And there's quite a gap between Robb and these guys. Angus now allowing Aiden to go through, but wow, what a haul here. Possible 7 points for these guys straight off the bat as they come through now onto the final lap. And I guess for Aiden and Angus, they're going to have to lick their wounds, just conserve a bit of energy. And around they come. Put your hands together. It's going to be Woody bringing it across the line from the Robb Express. They couldn't have done. Starters orders. All right, quite a pause there. They're off and racing here. Oh, a little bit of push and shove into that first turn. Lockie's trying to get up the inside, but he's going to have to now settle back and remount because the pressure is coming. Down that front straight they go. Slick the man making the pace. Lockie's there in two. Whitey there just trying to even things up, sitting in second. He's trying to block Josh. He does it nicely going into turn number two. Through they come half race distance. It's Slick with lethal Lockie trying to line him up. He's looking for something. Is he looking for a high-low switch here in turn number two? They get on the pedals. You see Slick looking over his shoulder. He knows that Lockie's back there and he's lethal, and Whitey doing it nicely. Just trying to even up the ledger, as I said, but it looks like Slick, he'll take the checkered flag. 4 points to him. Under starters orders. Again, a fairly slow pause there, a 3.82. Cody away like a rocket from gate number one. They work their way down that back stretch. Around they come, we see that pairing sitting second and third, so an even point situation here at the moment. They work their way down that back chute. They're racing hard. Look at Cody just trying to put a bit of a bump on Blake there as they head down into turn number one. Once again, I'll tell you what, Blake at the moment, he's desperate to try and grab the 4 points. Just leaning on Cody coming out of the final turn. Cody's got eyes in the back of his head at the minute. And the battle goes on for third and fourth. Blake trying to force the issue, but Cody, he's very experienced indeed, and he will jag the 4 points. Blake will get. Starters orders. Oh, a little bit of a slip of the pedals there, and there's a big squeeze going on in that first turn. Gee, what an effort here. Lockie and Angus. Oh, there's a big kamikaze in the second turn. Didn't quite come off. Angus Freeman hanging tough. He needs to do this. They want to try and earn that 7 points, but he is under the pump. We can see Cody now just looking desperately, trying to nudge his way through. And through goes Connor as well. So they square things up. Things change here. Angus trying to hang tough. He just couldn't quite do it. But out in front, we can see our race leader looking comfortable, just conserving a little bit of juice in the tank here as he comes out of the final corner. It's checkered flag time, and that will do it. Orders. Oh, takes fly, a bit of a problem there for Josh off the gate. Oh, look at Slick. He tries to serve up, but it's the Robb Express. He read that one like a book as he comes off turn number two. He is absolutely scorching across the Dolomite here, Nash. Look at him go, streaking clear by about 3 or 4 bike lengths over Slick. Robb pushing on, so it'll be 4, but it's still going to be a 5-point effort here for Josh and Slick. So they're still going to be happy, but I guess at the end of the day, with 1 lap remaining, this is all Daniel could do, isn't it? Just get out there and try and jag 4 points, and that's exactly what he's going to do as he comes off the final turn. Powerhouse performance. Takes fly. Oh, a little bit of an issue there for Lockie off the start. Look at Mitch on the inside. Cody goes round the outside. Looking for the perfect team play here. Cody slowing things up. Oh, Mitch trying to push. Whitey's gone down. Lockie's run into him. He goes around the outside of him. This is just what the doctor ordered from Cody Chadwick's perspective. Mitch looked a little nervy on the start, took a bit of extra time to clear off the tyre, get that pedal in the correct position. Lockie now just starting to wind it up. How hard will he push? He's got a lap and a half here to try and do it. Whitey's got back aboard the bike, which is pretty important. You still want to get that solitary point. Mitch leading the way. Cody just riding shotgun for him here at the moment. The checkered flag. Oh, tape flies. Oh, a bit of drama on the start. Under starter's orders. All right, away they go, and this time looks like Cody, he's made the best of the starts here. Blake now drops into second. So at the moment, looking like an even point all here. But Blake and Cody getting ready to really go at it. The two young guns on the back straight here at LeFevre. Is there going to be a change of position? Blake looking to try and dive up the inside. Cody's still blocking him. Through turn number 1 they go. Cody now just moves up. He won't be looking to do anything silly back there in third. They want to at least break even. Or is there a chance here for Cody? Ball up the inside, not quite. So his teammate Blake coming at him again. Can he go around the outside? The high road to China. He picks up the pedals, but he can't get there. Starter's orders. So 4.04, Angus a little sluggish off the line there. There's a little bit of a hip and shoulder going on, but I'll tell you what, it's his teammate. Thankfully for Angus's sake, he's out in front of this one. As they charge their way down through turn number 1. We see the pressure on their slick back there in third. But I'll tell you what, Josh having a real go at our race leader as they work their way down through turn number 1. You've got Aiden out in front. Look at Josh. He's trying to really get it wound up here. Can he lean on him? He gets sideways and high sides off the bicycle. Slick now through into the lead. He gets back aboard the bike. A brutal finish for that one for Josh Candy. Around they come now. It's going to be Slick for 4 points. Tape fly. Oh, Cody Chadwick away to a rip snorter of a start. The Robb Express just gets up the inside there. His teammate trying to block out Mitch going into the second corner. Mitch sails around the outside of him. Will he run out of racetrack? Oh, he's just escorted wide there from Woody. Woody playing the game beautiful. So at the moment, it's going to be an even point spread. You got Daniel Robb out in front. Cody Chadwick right on his rear wheel. Probably about a half a bike length back here. There's going to be 1 lap remaining when they cross the start finish. Oh, now we see Cody getting to the front of this one. There's Daniel back there in second. So this is going to be how it will finish. Checkered flag is waving. So Cody for the win. Big 4 points for him there. Orders. All right, away they go. Looks like Connor a little slow away. There's pressure there with, at the moment, the green and black boys sitting back there in second and third. Whitey currently back there in that third spot. But at the moment, it looks like Cody Petty getting the job done here. He's got about a half a bike length. Things could all change here. Just 1 change of position. And it could all change here. Lockie trying to line Cody up as they work the back stretch. Can he set up a bit of a high-low manoeuvre here? He can't because Cody just blocks it beautifully. But he'll carry more momentum here on the outside. Can he go around the outside of him? He's thinking about it. Now he tries to switch back, picks up the cranks to the line. Won't quite get there. Others orders. Takes up a 3.72. Away they go into that first turn. Could this be the big points haul that these guys were looking for? Cody Ball sitting back there in second. His teammate doing a great job here. Blake out in front, or does Cody slip around the outside of him? Now they switch. So Cody making the move to the front here. Oh, there's a bit of a buzz of tyres going on. Blake Frenken doing it beautifully. We can see it looks as though Angus pushing hard, but it's going to be a huge point haul here as they come around. 7 points up for grabs. And could this be the team to watch? Cody Ball and Blake Frenken about to come around and grab the maximum as the checkered flag unfurls. Put your hand on starters orders. Tapes flies are going to be Cody coming from the outside here. His teammates on the inside. They're looking pretty good here for another 7 point effort. Mitch trying to hang tough there in second. Slick now goes around the outside of him. Slick blocking him, and that allows his teammate to cruise around into second. So could he do something here? Josh Candy, it'll be a bit of an upset if he could get the better of Cody. Oh, Cody Josh is off the track. He slipped the pedal. He was up above the concrete cushion, and that's dropped him back there to fourth. So it's Cody out in front. Slick back there. Mitch just trying to put some pressure on. That's still going to be a pretty good hole here for Cody and Mitch. And looks like Josh has dropped the chain after he got up and over the cushion, but it's Cody for the win. Robb there for two. Mitch. Time to go racing here. Cody from the inside. Look at the D Robb Express. He slips around the outside. And now could just lose a bit of momentum going down the back straight. Gee, Daniel really escorting the opposition rider really right there indeed. You can see a little further back. The racing still going on here. Daniel appearing in control here, your state champ. I think he's probably won some Aussie championships along the way as well. And the great racing continuing. Woody trying to maximise the hole here. He's just blocking beautifully there in third spot. The yellow flag's out. So they're on their final lap. Woody now accelerates. And that checkered flag, it is going to wave, and it's going to be Daniel Robb to pick up the 4 as he just comes across the line. Starters orders. 12 shot time here. Oh, look at Blake for the outside. Lockie just gives him a nice hip and shoulder going into turn number 1. They're bar into the second turn. Whitey's back there ready to pick up the scraps. And Cody Ball pushing hard as well. Gee, look at these two going at it. Lockie riding it nice and wide, and they're almost 3 and 4 abreast going into the second turn. Something may have to give here. And it looks as though Cody Ball's got the better of Whitey. Lockie continuing to lead here. Look at the explosive power of Blake. He goes around the outside and he makes the move. What a pass. Around they come now. They'll be looking for that yellow flag. In fact, I think they got it that time around. So Blake Frenken, he's going to get the job done here as he comes through to take the checkered flag. What a performance. Powerhouse. Orders. Takes fly. Gee, Mitch makes a pretty good start for one rider down. Oh, the 3.33. Mitch away nicely. Look at Cody. Gee, they've been pretty consistent as Cody lights the afterburners here. Oh, he nubbed the inside. Gets a bit loose into the turn. Will he move up into second or at least allow his teammate? He does. Angus now slots up into second so they can square the ledger here. Gee, Mitch and Cody, they've been pretty consistent as we look through the scores so far. Nothing less than, I think, a 5. They've had a 6 in there somewhere as well. They're swarming, but can they get past Cody? He's often a pretty tough man to get by. Oh, gee, that was really wide. Mitch being escorted really up close to that concrete curb. But at this stage, it looks like it's going to be even Stevens, and it's going to be the multi-time national and state champ, Cody Chadwick. The people... Orders. A 2.75 this time around. It looks like Cody Petty away, out in front of this one. We can see Slick back there in second, Josh running in third, then it's Connor back there in fourth. But it's all our race leader, Cody Petty, absolutely slicing and dicing his way around this LeFevre circuit. He's got a handy gap. He can almost just ease off a little bit here, conserve a bit of energy and try and reduce that amount of lactic acid. Although we see now Connor trying to make a bit of a race for it for third. Had a bit of a crack there into the final turn, but now he's on the last lap. That might be all he's got here, so they're just going to cruise around. It's going to be an even split, and it's going to be Cody Petty for the 4 points. All right, we're away. Daniel Robb trying to control this one. Have a look at Blake trying to go around the outside. 3 wide here. He's got the pace into turn number 2. Danny Robb now accelerates, escorts him wide. He's gone up on the concrete curb himself. Oh, what a battle here. It is still on. So the teammates now sitting second and third. Woody back there in fourth. D-Rob, your current SA1, now just starting to up the ante on the final lap. Blake Frenken had a real dip there, didn't he, in the early stages. They'll come around now, a bit of a buzz of tyres for 3 and 4, but nothing changes there. It's almost like Fair rub play on, but that checkered flag is out. It's Daniel Robb from Blake Frenken. Starters orders. So 2.86, Whitey. He's away like dynamite. Picked up that World Vets Championship here about a year and a half ago. And he's out in front. He's not worried about that now. He's shooting for 4 points. Wants to try and keep his team alive. Angus Freeman back there in second. And just getting evened up a little bit. Unfortunately for Lockie. Touching the tapes. Ruled out of this one. Angus is putting the pressure on. A slip of the pedal from Whitey. And Angus has gone to the front. How about that for a move? You cannot afford to slip that pedal. He knows a bit of moisture out there. But now it looks like Angus Freeman, he's going to bring it home for a 4-point hole for his team. The checkered flag's out. Under starters orders. Oh, slip of the pedal from both of those boys on that team. Mitch is out in front. Cody there just tucking into second. This could be a perfect scenario, and these guys have been right up there, nothing less than a 5 all the way through. The pressure starting to come. Cody Petty now just starting to work on the hip here of Cody Chadwick. Down the main straight they run. Connor Scriven just back there, just struggling to get up with these boys up ahead of him at the moment. Cody just puts the pedal to the metal, and this is going to be a big haul for these guys. It's going to be a massive 7-point effort as they come out in the final turn. Could this be the deal breaker? You're under starters orders. And again a 3.72 ballistic plate out of the tapes here. There's Slick and Josh just settling in second and third. I think Slicko's already checked out here. He's already thinking about a beer from the bar. Feels as though he's done his work. Blake doing all he can out in front, trying to jag the maximum amount of points that he can, being out there on his own. They all ease up. That yellow flag's about to come out. Slick might go a lap down in a moment. If he's not careful, Blake is honing in on him. So now he just lifts the pace a fraction, so that doesn't happen, but the checkered flag will wave. That's ballistic Blake Frenken for the win. Starters orders. Everyone very still indeed. Oh, Woody gets across on Lockie, shuts him down beautifully, and he'll lead it down the back chute. D-Robb now tucks into second. They're after that big bad 7-point hole to try and put themselves back into the mix. Whitey's there in third. Lockie perhaps was just a little circumspect on the start there. Did not want to get pinged again. He moves through up into third spot now on his teammate. He needs to try and get back into the mix here. D-Robb trying to coach Tyler Wood here. He's going to have one more lap to do it. Could he bring it home for 4 points? D-Robb now has a look over his shoulder. Can see the big fella in Lockie Pierce back there in P3. They've only got one turn to go. It's going to be Tyler for the win. D-Robb for 2.